We're making lamb kebabs today in a classic Greek marinade. Now in Australia, we tend to call them kebabs, but in Greece, traditionally, they're known as a souvlaki, and everybody loves a good souvlaki. First of all, and a great tip, is to soak our skewers in some water. This just stops the skewers burning if you're cooking them on a char grill or a barbecue. We need to add a cup of full fat, I prefer full fat natural yogurt, straight into your bowl. A good tip also is to not use a stainless steel bowl, particularly if we're using the acid of a lemon or any citrus, because it can really react to the steel bowl. Now we're going to add some fresh oregano, 2 tablespoons of always fresh olive oil. This is really fruity and quite robust, so it's great to add to the marinade and will really help to penetrate the meat. We're going to add the juice of a lemon and the zest of a lemon also. We've also got some always fresh garlic. I love garlic, so you could add more garlic if you love garlic as much as I do, or you could also use just some freshly chopped, finely chopped garlic. Straight into the bowl, and some ground cumin. Now we're going to mix all that up until they're combined. And we're going to pop in our lamb. You could use chicken or pork if you wanted to. Now I really like to get my hands into the meat as I'm marinating. I can really feel then that all the meat is evenly coated and really get that marinade in through the lamb. Now we're ready to pop some cling film over the top and get it in the fridge for a minimum of 4 hours before we start to cook. This smells absolutely amazing. Our meat has been marinating for 4 hours now, so we're ready to assemble the skewers. First, we want to double up our roasted red peppers. Wonderfully smoky, so this will impart a gorgeous flavour. A piece of our diced lamb and some red onion. So you can do these on smaller little cocktail type skewers. You can make them as big or small as you like. So we can just repeat the process. And some red onion again. Our classic lamb kebabs are ready for cooking. They've been marinating in that yogurt, the always fresh peppers to give that lovely depth of flavour, and the lovely garlic. A great tip is to let your meat rest before cooking time as well as after. So these have been out of the fridge for about 10 minutes, and that will keep the meat lovely and tender. So we've brushed them with some olive oil. We'll just add some more olive oil to the ones that were underneath. Make sure they're nicely coated before they hit the hot grill. This will stop them sticking and hopefully avoid any flare-ups on the barbecue. We know when they're ready to turn because they'll be nice and brown on one side and they won't stick to the barbecue. So when they've cooked about 2 to 3 minutes, we'll turn them 2 to 3 minutes on the other side, and a great tip is to let your meat rest for half its cooking time. Keeps the meat beautiful and tender, really, really flavoursome.